St. John's Communities Foundation began in 1982 as a source of support for what was then known as St. John's Home. As our community has grown, so have the opportunities for our donors. Our fundraising is broadly concentrated in 3 areas of endowment: general support to offset operational expenses, essential programs and services such as Episcopal chaplaincy and Life Streams programming, and community impact, benefiting older adults in Greater Milwaukee. I invite you to make a gift to St. John's 2023 annual campaign. This year our focus is on charitable care, ensuring residents who have outlived their personal resources can continue to live at St. John's. Susie Brennan is our campaign chair, board member, and founder of the fund. Susie will now tell you why this fund speaks to her.
There are several funds that make up the foundation funds, and I think everyone probably has a story behind it. The one fund that is nearest and dearest to my heart is the Directors Fund for Charitable Care. And as you likely know, this fund is support residents who have outlived their personal savings and their ability to pay here. So here's the inception of that for me. My mother was a resident here at St. John's for the last 10 years of her life. She loved it here. She felt very fortunate to live here. And she moved here from the coast of Oregon, sight unseen, because she wanted to be near me and my family. She was an intelligent, outgoing woman. She made friends very easily. And before you knew it, she had a regular Scrabble game, a bridge game, a group that gathered on the 5th floor for afternoon treats. It was a wonderful time for her, and I never had to worry about her activities or was she lonely. She loved it here. Well, one day I was talking with her, and she told me a concern she had. One of her dear friends, a woman that I'd met many times, was almost out of money. And Mom said, where is she going to go when St. John's asked her to leave? And I was thrilled to be able to say to my mom, she will not be asked to leave. Residents are not asked to leave if they outlive their funds. She will be fine. And as a matter of fact, she did run out of funds. All she had was Social Security, which helped. And she lived a couple more years in her own apartment, living the life that she was used to live at St. John on the Lake. So, fast forward to the foundation board, maybe as much as 10 years later, and wonderful Dick Miller, who really whipped the foundation board into the shape it's in right now. He was talking about how funds were opened, and I kind of threw out the idea of what about a fund for those who have outlived their means. Even knowing that St. John took care of it, I felt there should be a fund for it. Well, everyone around the table glommed onto that idea. We all thought it was terrific. And Dick Miller said, well, we need some money to start the fund. We can't open the fund without some money. So next thing you know, there are checkbooks on the table, there are dollars being pushed across the table, and that was the birth of the Directors Fund for Charitable Care. It's near and dear to my heart because of my being able to answer my mother's concern for her dear friend. I continue to support this particular fund just for that very reason, because it has a personal history for me. So Even though at any one time there may be a very few residents who are in the position of needing help, every single resident should have the assurance of knowing if they run out of money, if they have no family who can help them, they will be taken care of. They are part of the St. John on the Lake family and always will be.
Please consider making a gift to any of our 18 funds that bring you joy. All gifts, no matter the size, are received with a grateful heart. Thank you for your generosity.